USP waiting for that Ents big result. Lots of games to go down today. Group B delivers. We've already got Heroic and Astralis, the double Danes on either side of the bracket after picking themselves up that upper bracket finish. GT.bet believes G2 have the edge. Is that name value or is that statistically crunched? We'll find out.
North have gone for 5 sets of Kevlar here. Might be a little bit more aggressive.
Different.
Yeah, so no kit, no utility, nothing to work with. If the bomb goes down, it will just be hitting the shots and taking the fight to G2. Utility comes out towards the top side, but ramp is where they're headed.
Yeah, Lekro gets the info and drops off. Jax confirms there's no one else, no funny business. And he starts his descent, a shot out of absolute hell. And he's not going to get any more. MSL hits a very clean headshot, backs away after being deterred. Kenny's taken that space away from him, toes visible. They know they've got an advantage here, a hard shot to hit, and what is he doing? He just pushes in. Kenny gets so much information, closing the doors, thinking better of it. Losing Nico in the process. It's only Kenny and Nexa, and they have the armor for these duels. Double kill already for Cajun. Door open, decon. MSL does get caught out. Very big find from Kenny. Now he can play a more passive stance. His teammate's been found out. Nexus trying to delay as best he can. Gade gets the frags necessary, both of them, in fact. And there's plenty of time for the defuse. So North will get their CT pistol start, and it's courtesy of a double from both of them. Cajun and Gade left standing, 2 frags apiece, and a full 10-second defuse for our first.
Now, if you have a look at the recent stat lines for G2 on this map, they've won a couple of big games. They beat Astralis in that blast run that we've been touting and talking about. Also had an overtime affair against the new MIBR. But, as we've mentioned, the player change, it is Jax in the shoes of Amanek here. They're trying him out, seeing if it fits, seeing what works. On the CT side, there'll be questions asked on who's going to be holding where, what positions will be granted to each of these players. But I'm more curious about the way this T side works. Who's going to pick up some of these more difficult roles, and if it is Jax, has he been able to come up with the smokes, nades that he will need to help his team get the control they desire? As we do have the AK on top of Silo. Nexa in lobby with a Galil, one for Kenny S as well. Deagle for Jax, Tech9 for Hunter. And it's a slow start to this one. No clear indication, not giving away what they're working with, setting up smokes towards Yard. Lobbing them out. They're high in the sky as they'll continue forward. AZ and Gade, they'll be the two to deal with this. The secret smokes drop. The nade is good. Bucket loads of damage to Hunter and Nico. Two of the biggest names. And look at this. AZ wants to fight. He gets taken down, but more information for the team. They can rotate lower.
Nico gone down, bowled down by MSL. And here comes Gade, and lovely off angle. He should at least get one here, maybe even the double. Keeps holding his spray, extends it into Kenny. Jax is the last on the list. He's got them all. Lovely round from Gade. Nexus very late to arrive. He's got so many targets to find. It would be clean onto Lekro, but he can't even finish that first frag off. We will see the triple converted, and North weather the storm of the Force Buy. Despite having AKs, Galil's was nade damage, chip damage from that double kill. You can see MSL and Gade's nade working well. So he gets 3 kills and an assist.
Good stuff there, and they've been able to weather the storm. Nico very frustrated with that death right there. Oof, that's not the way you want to be kicking things off on map number 3 in the lower bracket. Everything on the line. Squeaky gets naded open, more nades to follow, and ooh, no real damage done there to AZ, able to keep his way out of danger. Utility now being thrown back as it's just these upgraded pistols for G2. They will do their best to find a kill, but through the vent, Nico takes some damage, popping off some shots in exchange, and this really should be a North round. Would have to give up a freebie to even consider losing this one. We'll be on board with Lekro holding onto this Galil, watching a bit of a slither gap there, gives him a little bit of early info to drop away. Send area out. They'll wait. They won't be forced forward. Rotation now, MSL here to help, and he only has a USP, Alex.
Interesting. MSL biding his funds for the AWP into the Vi. Here they come. Lekro dips away. It is only a USP. MSL's made it work for one. Deagle swinging in, and that's a double kill. Gets awkward if Hunter does get down with the bomb. Kenny's hit the shot. Kenny's on for an ace. He's hitting all 3 with that Deagle. Now upgrades to a Galil. And he doesn't seem to be in any rush, despite the 30-second timer. Gade has to have acknowledged that there is potential for that lower site. So they know they've probably isolated some duels here. He's found himself a weapon.
So noisy.
And just charges into Cajun B. At least it confirms it's going to be a top hit. That's the bomb lost as well. Some great heroics. Cajun and Gade, though, they can hear Nico
has
coming.
to die.
Yeah, he's trying to.
Oh, no. Oh, no, they don't have to kill him at all. This is like the situation we had yesterday, but they can actually move away.
Yep, they're hiding from him. He's going to get what?
Oh, my
70,
God.
50. He's missing out on a full 2,400
Oh,
loss
he found an
bonus.
M4, thank God. That would have been an absolute nightmare way to go into the next round from Nico. That completely wipes away any issues he would have had. You can see full utility and an M4, but still.
Oh, sketchy stuff.
Oh, dear, that's
Let's
not...
see this third shot. So Kenny's already hitting some bangers. That's great to finish off Lecro. Then he finds that.
Gosh.
Whew, it's enough to make a round competitive. Yeah, Lecro, that's the same face I'm making.
Why did he just go straight up ladder with the bomb? What the hell was that about?
I'm not sure. I think Kenny thought he'd found a gap, thought maybe the player would be heading towards vents, or maybe he'd gone down secret. He had a different picture in his head, just didn't calculate for a Cajun upper. Quick smoke round. Lecro makes it clear he plans to stand and fight for this one.
No yard smokes just yet, and AZ's actually taking away some space here.
That's a big boatload of control, and that angle's very hard to fight. You definitely want to be fighting it from silo.
MSL's helping as well with the AWP. They might be baited into this. If MSL takes a shot, they might not clear AZ.
They're doing outside smokes. So at the bare minimum, AZ will be able to call whether or not it's real or not. Whether or not it justifies more resources. Yeah. Smokes are coming out, but...
He can call this very early.
Very quickly. He'll just say, still nothing. AZ doesn't spot a thing.
Where does MSL reposition to?
But the angle he held, they could have crossed red. Like, they don't have the info. Now they do. Nope. Truck tester. Try something else. Cajun drops a perfect incendiary towards the hut push. They got the info. And as the flashes keep coming, now there's a smoke to play around. Cajun's done some great work. He needs more, though. Gets the first frag. Will be peeked by Nico. Goes down to the cleaner. Finally, Hunter feels the feed. Needs a second. Gade. Oh, he loses his head, and Kenny's found one, too. Just like that. The frags favor G2. It looked dire. The individuals have come up trumps. Hunter's so low, likely going to be found by Lecro. Not if he's bodyguarded perfectly by his leader. And that's the first on the board for the G2T side. It's going to put very awkward numbers on the North finances.
Yeah, it's curious if they want to buy right now. 3 players, I think, can opt into rifles. 2 will have a couple of questions to ask. Actually, it's less than that. It's only really Cajun that could buy into a rifle and Gade, maybe a Famis at best. So, North, you want to force buy with the 1,400 loss bonus? Yes, you will. Gade into the Famis, Cajun into the M4. Deagles for the other 3, have a little bit of utility to work with. Hunter onto a Mag 10. Let's see if he wants to crack things open early and use a bit more pace, as we can see the smokes flying through the sky on the radar there. Landing for the secret cross. Hunter charging forward. Jax copping that one straight down the throat. He's going to be put down to 63, but space is taken. This is good. MSL, is he ready for the fast play? Gade here to help. And if they can take Hunter out of the equation, means they might start be able to piece this round together. 3 of them in the lower site. Really good stuff here with the over-rotation from North, but they're not to know exactly how many are on the other side. There's a bit of a standoff here. The bomb is on Hunter, so it looks like there will be... Oh, he's just dropped that across. He's going to entry frag now. Do or die.
Around the corner. Flash up in that little vent to pop on the stairs, players. But at the moment, oh, not far off AZ, but gives him a chance, gives him a warning. Nico clicks his head off. So early casualty, maybe going to start loosening some numbers as Gade does consider the vent rotation. And up top, certainly we'll think about it now. Next has managed to find another.
They're continuing lower though.
Yeah, that's an important duel. Lecro is managing to survive really nicely. He's a threat with that Deagle, and it's baited him in. Maybe Gade can find the destabilizing frags. Not enough. Kenny will survive and find the double eventually, and that puts them on their asses. Puts North in the likelihood of conceding a third here, and we're going to tie things up nice and level. Definitely no complaints from G2 as they find T rounds here.
Yeah, it should be the full eco from North. They have no options. It's 2,400 in the next round. That'll be enough to get something that some people in modern Counter-Strike would consider a buy. I'd consider it an almost buy. Rocking M4s and light utility. Definitely won't have the AWP. Definitely won't have all the goodies they require. And G2, let's see how many they can string together here. They can lead with that Mac 10 of Hunter again. I enjoyed how poised they were. They didn't take any risks. Waited for North to give them a couple of kills, and they did. And same again. Straight down towards Secret. Mac 10 leading the charge. Inquisitive looking towards lobby from Cage and sees there's not a lot of action and they can stack towards the lower side again, but this time it's just USPs. The Dink is good. Hunter wants to continue to fight. Molotov towards the window side, picking on out, and even more, just one at a time from North here. If you're going to have the USP stacked, at least try and fight together as Hunter continues just to mop this up. Third frag, maybe even more, in the vent, converts the fourth, Lecro to find. And he's not long for this world. Jax will cop a Dink, but finishes it off and clean as you like again from G2. Very important stuff as North, with that 4,500 mark for most members, will be buying in. Means no head armor, means no AWP, means likely no defuse kit unless Cajun wants to go for a FAMAS. All of his teammates have already purchased on in with the M4s and he'll do the same. They have one Molotov. If G2 are aware that this buy is going to be weak, a fast top would be beautiful. Knowing that you are able to get out very quickly, not having to deal with too many Molotovs towards Hut. Squeaky gets naded open, smoke towards Yard again. It's the same play.
Gap. AZ has one. Nico getting across, fouling his head off the gap. So they're down early. MSL's actually in a prime position to give this a good bit of resistance here. They'll use Hunter to pull his crossfair away. And then trade. Nice. Mission accomplished. Lower control.
Good find.
Jade has actually taken down the lobby lurk. So now, this pivot back to top site will determine... Oh, Kenny keeps finding these. He gets caught out, but his aim is there. Converts it.
Oh.
Kenny. Oi, oi, oi. AZ gets it. Now, Cajun could be caught by Nico here if he looks at the wrong time. Bit messy. Jax is on his own. He did find AZ, and he has got 60 seconds. So, in the pursuit of information, Lecro's near heaven. The molly indicates where he's coming from. Cajun was Hut side.
This is not a Jax special by any means.
It's not. More of a blunt object, capable of hitting the shots when they're presented to him. I don't hate the heaven rotation, especially if Lecro confirms there's nothing spotted.
He knows where both are now.
And the window's already broken.
Oh, Lecro,
no. Lecro, what a sound cue. He was trying to rotate ramp. Jax will upgrade and descend. Cajun to the vents. Jax, you could win this now. Given a chance. 15 seconds. He's sketching me out with the plant. He's actually opted for a fake. Oh dear. Cajun can open the doors now. And it's a free frag. That's a mess. North will take it. Nice try all the same. But G2 concede their first round in what was been 4 in a row.
Yeah, so G2 Esports there, they do have enough money to continue the buys because of the string that they put together. But you can see the stopping factor there. It was 1-for-1 trades throughout. And then just simple as you like for Cajun, opening the door. Only 7 seconds remaining. Jax didn't have any options if he wanted to get that bomb down. Had to follow through with the plant, but North, their buy is not great. They need to get another one. They need 2 consecutive. Cajun has a deagle, AZ with the M4, and it's a fast top. Nico looking to get down the vent. He's going to find his way through. He's down there already.
That's crazy.
MSL's on the lower side to deal with this.
Yeah, but he's going to cause so much chaos. I think...
MSL's looped around behind him.
Yeah, he's in the vents now, though, so... Nico's going to flank Lecro fast.
Surely Lecro's been told that there's a chance.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like he's ready for it.
Oh, Lecro, no.
Here's him. Necro caught out. Nico takes his time to check if there's anyone else. And now they can flood into the lower side. Nico to take space. MSL is there. Oh, go on, Nico. Go on, Nico. He's got another. Kenny finds Gate on Decon. G2 are well and truly locked for the 4th.
Yeah, money broken now. Cajun's picked up a gun, but if he gets away with this, I'll be very surprised. It's the gauntlet to run, and ooh, the timing spotted. Nico's going to hunt now. AZ's already off towards spawn. He can't help Cajun out. They're looking to pop up the vents. They're looking to take this away. Nex is on the hunt, but a double kill. So there's an upgrade available. This has gone from bad to worse. Well, from bad to good, even.
Yeah, that works too. I wonder if they get to maintain it. Free double delivered. Hunter fancies his chances, and I don't blame him. As you like. He gets 3 on the exit, Cajun. He'll take a constellation prize. I just saw a floor bang coming out of a Kenny there.
Good attempt from Kenny.
Yeah, you can see, not too shabby, not too far off.
look at the money situation right now. They do have the saved weapons, but they're not operating with much.
So can we talk about this one again? Now, I was watching it on the mini-map, so I don't fully know what happened with MSL, but it looked like he was kind of aware and chasing.
He searched back fence and went the wrong way. So maybe assuming that Nico would go down secret and then come back up to fight through secret in yard, but he's opted to go straight through ramp, take out Lekro, and that was the round done and dusted. A timeout will be taken. North need to discuss exactly what we just were. Where was the gap? How did it happen? And how do we stop it? And what does our buy look going forward? Because round number 9 is looking great for G2. There is a bank built. Sure, they lost a couple there. Cajun got some kills and now is up to 10 frags. Pistols for MSL, Gade, and Lekro. So operating with the Deagles can still be potent in a round like this, but we're looking for impact from AZ and Cajun. Hunter operating with the UMP. So really, Hunter enjoying SMGs. It's not what you'd be expecting from one of the Kovac cousins. The AKs tends to be their signature weapon.
Part of me believes it to be the filling of the Amanek void.
Yeah, which is strange, right?
You know, how many gaps have they had because they always have a player that's willing to take space on an SMG? I mean, I don't know if that's just conjecture. It could very well be.
Saw a lot of that with Amanek's role within the team during Blast. He was going first. He was using a lot of SMGs, taking a lot of space for them, and presenting opportunities for Hunter and Nico to find some big kills. Smoke towards main and one over towards the windows. AZ's going to be under pressure. MSL needs to bail him out even more. Molotov toward credit card. Not too many places that these guys can stand. This is great utility work from G2. Forcing them back and forcing forward.
Oh, they're not ready for that though. AZ doesn't hit his shots and Jax is very quick to punish the drive-by. There's only one more rifle in play and that's on Cajun.
He's on the floor. Oh no, he's in the windows.
And
yikes.
Gade not going to last much longer on that one. He gets hunted down. Oh, could have lost the bomb. Nico wins his duel, so everyone else can take a nice deep exhale. And Lekro's dead.
Bye-bye. All right.
5 T rounds, definitely
good.
A good foundation, and they've definitely got plenty of cash to continue to build upon that.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, North will just have to go for another partial. So even 6, very possible for G2 within the early stages. And it doesn't feel like we've even had that much resistance from North. Their first gun round operating with low utility. And to really see them look too threatening. GG.bet odds at the top of your screen now, starting to favor G2 more and more. North out to the $3.45 odds. And if they're unable to start getting a bit of a resurgence on this CT side after this partial buy, after these Kevlar and pistols, then, yeah, G2 may as well be running away with this. Looking good for maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah, that's a very dreamy number for a T-side run. Anything more than that puts North on notice.
It's been so much play through yard. You know, they've just really just gone with their forces, getting secret control, taking a lot of fights, and that's very standard for Nuke, and it makes a lot of sense when you have all these aimers on G2. Kenny hasn't even needed to wield the AWP, which is quite the change. Same set of smokes, one towards heaven, one towards the windows, one towards main. Utility good to make sure they can't be peaked as they push forward, and Hunter dropping off. Gets the kill onto Cajun, so easy as you like. Using those aim map smokes to their advantage, and AZ hiding behind the aircon unit will find an easy kill in the back, but he's isolated and traded immediately. So, yeah, not long for this world. North within round number 10.
So 2,900, you can see they'll have every single bell and whistle required. MSL bringing out that AWP might be able to demand a bit more respect on that yard, as you've already highlighted, seen a lot of action. That vent dive from Nico, is that something you can replicate, or is that just one man with a good spawn saying, I'm going to give it a go?
Definitely something you can replicate, right? Because it's the smoke and nades with the good utility behind it to make it possible. If you are North to deal with it, you got a couple of options. You can rotate a player lower very quickly. Ooh. Hold up a second, Lekro. How many more can you get, mate? You are a bit of a Deagle specialist. He's found 2, looking for the 3rd, both in front of him. Kenny, he's down, and now it's just Nico.
He has to defuse, though, and he's even spotted Nico. He's got such a precise Deagle, but bailed out by the Kovac. 3 in the round. Nico nearly tested by Lekro. 3 frags in that round, nearly bringing it into contention. You'll see some of the shots from Nico, though, that did bring them back across the line. You lost a lot of fully bought up Ts there. The round was practically done, then Lekro decided to fill the feed. Well handled. But 6 G2, North 4, this is the full buy. So this is where we'll start to see how much of a game we've got on our hands. Will this be the G2 reverse 2-0 in the last 2 maps of play?
But this is it. If they're unable to convert with everything they need, North, then G2 May as well just secure this one. Playing in front of the smoke wall this time, not actually using it to dip on down to secret, and there's a gap. So North are well aware that nobody's crossed just yet. They've seen that come out, and there is a potential for MSL to spot feet there, but he's trained in towards main. He's got a good idea this is coming.
Nice angle from AZ. Oh, he nearly gets both of them. Hunter, the fact he trades, Gade gets a crucial one, but Hunter with low HP, how did he get MSL as well? Hunter's not dead, finally put to bed. And now, Nexa in a 1v2. He knows where one of them is.
Juicy.
He's just completely stalked him. He's going for the ridiculousness. Oh, I think he spotted him. He does.
On the rafter.
Surely on the rafter to your right.
Him.
You see him.
You
still see him. Oh, what an adjustment in the end, Nexa. What a play with the trigger discipline. Lecro caught. His teammates must have said, you can see him, you can see him. He doesn't know.
Bloody blind as a bat there. So trained on the crosshair. Had no idea about the peripheries. Look at this. See him.
You see him.
See him again.
See him.
Hey, Nexa, he's on your screen.
Where?
Hey, where is he?
Where?
Guys?
Right, on your right.
Oh, boy.
That's where I want the team comms. I want to hit who's comms after that one.
Yeah, probably would have a bit of a smile on my face as well. That's a wild way for that one to end. But you're bang on. Hunter had all the impact there. The fact he was able to swing and take down MSL as well.
I can't believe. Who was it on site? I don't know.
Yeah, hold up. I can watch it back.
Because that one, you got to.
Agent on site, right?
Agent, yeah, he's going to feel like a bit of a tit.
He did so much as well. He had a multi-kill.
Yeah, but in just that one gap, and then the fact he's just sat there and lingered in his... Like, how often are players doing those little checks, those full 90-degree sweeps? He just punished it. Okay, then. North starting to get a bit concerned here. Cajun has been the shining light for them. 12, 8 for Gade. Those were the players we had on the list of 2 step up, but that was counting on the AZ, the MSL, and the Lecro to be doing what they typically do. Hasn't been the case. AZ to try and contest Yard. He won't be able to do much with the Deagle, so he'll just hold out, hoping anyone walks in front of those smokes. Lecro's proven his worth on the Deagle. Even out-AWPing Kenny in that attempt at the 1v3.
Yeah, I'm having a rough time seeing how North get back into this now. Just the confidence that G2 have been able to pick up from Dust 2. It's not like their individuals were lacking when you look at Vertigo. It was just they were getting themselves out-timed. They were in janky positions, and North looks so well-drilled with all of their utility. Being on the CT side, maybe the undoing for North as we get a janky battle. It's Nico versus 2. AZ tries to trade, but look at this.
Just give me the head.
Just tapping away.
He adjusted to credit card very easily. MSL's given up on that. Nade reveals Gade's location. They've got one locked in on main. And they're not really in any rush. The fact that the bomb's Yard does sketch me out just a little.
I'm trying to think what the change-up is going to be from North into the next gun round. And this is me assuming that G2 walk away with their 8th round here in round number 12. But it hold up a bit of a timing for Nexa. Never mind. MSL thinks better of that. And maybe it'll be that Yard control. We've seen it from multiple teams. They send one player across to the red box. They have one guy push up close towards the main wall. Somebody usually overseeing things. As we get this one underway, they go into the top side. They're able to mop this up quickly. Kenny even finding Cajun back turned. Flashing his teammate there was Kenny. It's all right. No dramas. They'll get the round. They'll get the bomb down. I think they're a bit of a pistol upgrade as Kenny circle jumping the vent. Put on notice the Deagle bullet be enough to dissuade him from chasing on down, and Hunter with an SMG again at range. UMP, it's still able to win against Lecro. You wouldn't expect that considering
That's the back of the head, dude. It's a different beast. He will be finished off. Lecro's work was not in vain, but Nico's here to collect some frags.
On 17, he's just able to do that after that early fight with MSL. So, yeah, maybe we see a Yard control, maybe some more aggression from North. If they want to push and take the fight, they need at least 3 players. And we normally see one guy go to the red box, look on the left side, one guy around the red box looking at top silo, and one pushing in on the right side of main there to close down any distance and catch them as they flood on out towards Yard. But 8-4, the half's already won. G2 are looking very good.
Yeah, North look a bit battered and bruised here. I want to see a little bit of a spark, a little bit of ignition in their CT aggressions, perhaps. Something to convince me that they can manufacture an early man advantage. Lecro's giving me that. Hoping to exploit a fast round play, and oh, the flash evaded. This is perfect. Lecro gets the chance, and well, 1.5. Next is in the off angle. Gade ducks under. Perfect play. This is what we needed to see. Some aggression and some rewarded frags, but how's that rotation, AZ? He's all the way over on secret stairs. Hunter can lock down this vent rotate. Cajun dropping down, half health. Hunter locks Gade. He's going to be busy for a while. Cajun half health, still paranoid about the flank as the bomb goes down. AZ, he's been there the whole time. He's now looking for Hunter, can't confirm his location. He can even go ramp here. I like the play. MSL, you are such an important component of this retake, and if the flank comes in first, Nico just needs to stay put. Kenny's tucked in away from the AWP as well. That's the frag MSL was waiting for. Now they can get on the defuse. There's no one that can test it unless ramp arrives. Hunter, where are you? And the defuse is coming in. 2 seconds.
Peeking.
Yep.
Oh, he's off it.
Knocked off it. Kenny has to clutch up. He takes a lot of damage. AZ on the defuse now. Does he have the lineup?
Oh.
Damage. Tapping. One more bullet would have done it. And he hasn't found it. Kenny's so close. He has no idea. Oh, he had the lineup. He had the damage. He just didn't quite commit enough bullets. It could have been an incredible turn. But North find their 5th round, and it's just what the doctor ordered. Let's see this. So MSL walks in. Knocked off the defuse, down to 22, but a couple of shots. Think Kenny thought that was the person he was tagging in the smoke, knocked him off it. Very close, narrowest of margins there.
And you can see the buy for North, even with the round win, it's not fantastic. Cajun down to a shotgun. If they can string a couple more together, 7 on the half ain't bad. Nico forward again. He's found a lot of impact towards this yard position. He's getting swarmed. AZ, if he makes too many footsteps, that will be heard. And I think Nico's on high alert using the smoke. The one way AZ goes down. He finds another through the smoke. MSL just absolutely destroyed. Oh, what are you meant to do about that? 3 on 5, 1:25 on the clock, and scrambling a North. Oh dear, oh dear. They just got a round on the board. They just showed a bit of fight. Now they're just blown out of the server again. Bloody hell.
Agent could find Kenny here. What a timing. Perfect timing. That's a bomb and an AK. I don't think it gets better than that in terms of destabilizing a T side.
He wants more.
Yeah, and Nexa caught out. This is a single-handed power play from Cajun. Gade gives them the frag back as he walks up secret. A bit lackadaisical there.
I think he thought they might start scrambling back to deal with Cajun, but Nico's in no rush. He's already found 2 kills. Make that the 3rd towards yard now, and they know where Cajun is. They know they have to get the bomb. Lecro's separated. So worried about ladder. Hunter's on the roof. Nico's coming in through lobby. Both angles of aggression are being dealt with. Cajun might need to do this all on his own.
Yeah, he does. He's locked in as well. Hunter, if he could just throw a flashbang off that wall. Little does he know, Cajun could be anywhere. And he finds Nico. He's doing it single-handedly. At 1 frag onto a sleeping Kenny. Yes, Jax has been spotted. They're closing on Cajun. Finally find it. 10 seconds. They have to be planting. Lecro can only stop them with a nade and bullets. Bombs 5 seconds. Is Hunter there in time? Well, doesn't matter. He gets the frag.
Jesus.
And that will be G2's 9th. My God, with 2 seconds to spare, Cajun, despite all of those heroics, they're thrown out in the last 2 seconds. Nico opened up with a great double. That second, just complete nonsense. But look at that, the power of timing. Lecro did his very best, nades, and has to stand and take the fight. You're not going to play ring around the rosy there, are you?
Yeah, MSO was very unlucky in the way he went down at the start, but we're starting to see the frustration creep in on North. And if you've just joined us, this is an elimination game. The loser of this is out of IEM Beijing. The winner goes on to battle against Mouse Sports tomorrow for a playoff spot. And it's the final round of play within the first half. Down to an MP9 Gade, not feeling it. Easy onto that Deagle and rifles for the other 3. But look at this. Nico's just given all the space in the world. This is literally Nico go kill. Single-handedly now over towards Warehouse. Has been able to get behind MSL, who's not going to clear behind him.
He's behind them both. There is so much power in Nico's flank here, and he's spotted AZ. He's going to get a glimpse of MSL as well. He's not too careful. He's letting them. He's leaving them. He's going to be heaven for the top take. God, North, these gaps. Can't afford to be losing more than that, Jax. Especially now Hunter, caught by MSL's push. Nico gotta have to win the round single-handedly here. Cajun's on the site, AZ main.
Oh, he's blocked it.
He's only gotten the 1. AZ's fine. Does go down to Nexa, but now 1 versus 3. It looked like a perfect 10th round on the board for G2, but just losing those frags before Nico could set it up. Nexa versus Gade. Close quarters, and the SMG wins the duel out. 9-6. It's damage control from North. G2 7 rounds away from sending the Danes packing.
'cause nobody else is showing any empathy. Won't you stick around just for some be visible? But you don't know, you don't care. Leave me to suffer, erase all the doubt. Pouring Jack in my mouth, in a love with enough for the pain and the drugs to be present for now. All I might know, I don't wanna wake up messed up, 'cause I can't spend another day like this. Another type of caked up breakup, where I've been finding any way to my fix. But I know I need you now, 'cause I don't wanna be around.
A very welcome back to North and G2. It's an intense one, the boot camp for the Danes, and they're locked into a rather scary place. Yes, G2 9, North 6. Preparing for our final half. It's myself, Machine, and Chatty B. We get 16 frags out of Cage, and he gave it everything she was worth. Unfortunately, a very scattered CT side has given G2 a real power position. If they were to win the pistol, if they were to start running away with the first gun, we can put a fork in this because it is done. North, well, it seems like GG.bet agree in terms of odds, just a 1.1 given to G2 now. So distinct edge. Let's see if they can convert it. It is
blowout, isn't it?
starting to shape up like a blowout. I mean, I will remind you that G2 have been looking to demonstrate their value with Jax in the roster. I haven't seen that, and Kenny, more than he bargained for. He's knife out and retreating. Hunter will be there to guide him home, but Daddy, they're scary. 5 of them charging at him. One from Hunter, backing away. Kenny holds a new line, but he's hunted down by Cage and bombs on his way lower.
Still 2 mollies here for this. Oh, AZ's found him.
This is huge. There's a kit on Jax, but they've got 2 Molotov cocktails. The bomb could be stopped in the fact that AZ's low, and oh, that's the Molotov. Jax, you're about to be locked out, bro. AZ can cross unless Nico hits the banger. Another molly. Now he can cross. This is perfect stuff from the North pistol. Nexus late on the rotate through vents. They're pushing up close. Nico cognizant that it's a viable option.
Oh, he's been spotted now.
Yeah, clean. Great movement from Nico. Isolates one duel. AZ confirmed. MSL in dark, loses his head. Nico is a man on a mission. A man possessed. Multiple targets. He nearly gets it. Finding Cajun. You really can't write Nico out of those. My God, he tests you right down to your limit. 20 frags for the young fragger. Same as Dust 2, just taking it off and running with it after what was one of his statistically best Vertigo performances after struggling and only playing about 7 or 8 on record. Still, that's important pistol by North, and you can see what that's done.
Yeah, this changes completely. If G2 can't be competitive here in this next round, North can tie things up very, very quickly. It's going to be the scout for Kenny. He's going to have a few angry T's on the other side of that, and pushing forward will be Nico. There is a gap in this smoke. He's going to grab it, and he's even going to get the kill.
That's a quick reaction. Did he grab the weapon?
He's getting away.
Get away, but he does hit the headshot. That was a full health MSL. And now the bomb's in limbo on red container. Kenny's got a nice elevated position in order to keep that info flowing. Hunter doesn't want to get too peaky. He's actually spotted Gade on the cross. Do they want to use all of their util for that? It feels like an overinvestment. Cajun's the only one in holding lobby.
Where's the end goal now?
Yeah, they're backing up.
If you don't go yard to lower, that means you're going to have to probably look at a top site, because ramp against an Anzico, you don't want to head over there. And now that we've seen the boost getting resurrected,
you don't want that.
Oh, stay away from ramp.
So top.
The problem is if they have to throw utility from roof on Gade, if he goes down the ladder, it's not such a drama. But this is the issue. They're going to be trying to entry in with Cajun and Lekro, so it's going to be a 2-on-4 potentially. We can see that's not the case. Great nade. Huge damage.
Oh, wow. And they are heading towards the vent. Kenny caught Cajun on the descent, but that's not the bomb. Gade looking for Hunter, stabilizes his aim just enough to find the frag. Lekro still low, but finding Jax. Oh, important frag. Headshot onto Kenny. Nexa can't deny the plant now. He's a bit too late to the party. Lekro using that smoke to cross back to the site. That could cost him. He's low. One deagle bullet would do it. Kit scooped up. Lekro,
oh my God.
Head gone. Gade's low too. Nexa can clutch this. He's got his kit. He's got his chance. He's even got a Molotov cocktail. Gade, what can you do? Hold it, Nexa. He is. 3, 2, 1. Gade's gonna have to push in, but it's denied. A great clutch from Nexa, even finding the frag as well. And that puts them straight back into contention. After losing the pistol, they win that second force. Chad, you said it would look a very different world had they not.
Yeah, and right now, this is their chance to run away with
it. Kenny hitting that shot.
This one here, what a shot that was. He was just strafing back and forth and still able to pick up a kill. I could not believe it. What impact. And then the kit, you're not expecting it.
Did he pick up the molly as well when he picked up the kit?
He must have.
Because that all just suddenly just went a whole lot
Everything
easier.
he needed just, appeared in his back pocket.
I wish I had a kit. I wish I had a molly.
Didn't realize there was a genie on G2.
Full Glocks and a Desert Eagle. We can actually take a break.
Yeah, this is what happens, right? Now that G2 have been able to win that back, North don't want to continue the force by battle, because if it was, then G2 just eventually close up the game, right? Let's have a world where we go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, G2 get to 16 first, and that's the magic number. So with these Glocks, they limp out onto the top side. They've actually allowed the bomb down the vent. MSL, he might get the plant here.
He does.
Oh, he's tucking in the nades. They're about to follow. MSL, 3, 2, 1, bomb goes down. Very lucky to get it in time. Hunter gets the defuse. 17 so far for Hunter. He's finding a lot here.
Oh, that throws an extra 800 on what would have been, what, 24?
Should have been
19, sorry.
Yeah, the loss bonus now is starting to build into 24. So there is a gun round. The AK is the full utility, and that was facilitated by the plant. But North, they can't allow G2 to walk away with too many of them.
There's no doubt about it. Margin for error starting to be closed out.
What's the options, though? Do you want to go for something yard-based, knowing that Nico gets to be that flexible figurehead out there? I'm sure he's going to rear his head up secret, playing a lot of contact through main. Very early utility dump towards Hut and Squeaky just for any fast plays of North here. Lekro dealing with that yard aggression. I do not want to be tasked with that against Nico. It looks like they have opted to put Jax over towards ramp, which means their top hold will be quite potent. Should be Hunter and Nexa. That's quite a scary top hold, actually.
Wouldn't want to mess with that. Wouldn't want to trifle with those. It's limited C2 util here, so you'll see the advantage now as North can deploy all of their goodies, and there's not much that I was about to say Kenny can do. If he goes up on the roof
all the way? What a madman.
Yo, what an angle. What an angle, Kenny. Oh, and he sprays down at least one. MSL brought down to 12 as well. You don't see that every day. And then Hunter twists the knife, throws some salt in there for good measure. Nico spotted. Gade finds him. Maybe they can make a round out of this, but that is some collateral damage done. Oh dear, Cajun's been the lobby holder throughout. They'll be able to piece this one together. Hunter's double through the smoke though. Bomb scooped up. Gade will be able to at least have a bit of peace of mind now as he knows he's got his objective. Starting to take shape.
Oh, what a shot.
Cajun with the one tap into Hunter. Just looking for info. He gets more than info. He gets hot lead in the dome. Cajun low. Swung on.
Oh, no.
Nice reactions from Nexa. Cajun trades 1v1. He knows the molly's perfect. Jax actually pushes on it, and he hasn't got the movement. He got stuck on the ladder. Cajun, what a round. Pulls North back into contention.
Jeez, what a back and forth round that was. It looked so good from Kenny there. Surprising he didn't get more than one, and then being left in what, a 2-on-4? They're able to piece that together. Huge shooting and a huge round to win back. North, they're not out of this yet. They're not done yet. They lost to that force buy, but the gun rounds, if they can be consistent on those, you can see exactly what it does to G2. Not only does it force them down to a shotgun for Jax, it forces a timeout, and their first timeout. Most players wouldn't go for that, and maybe this is something that G2 have been able to identify in the way that North approach these rounds. Maybe no one towards top of silo, no one overseeing that, but Cajun so lucky here to pivot. Jax coming up the ladder, not able to get his crosshair and aim steadied, and a big one to walk away with.
That's huge.
And he's frustrated. He did a lot there.
Did. Yeah, and I mean, that's a huge win from Cajun. The shot onto Hunter as well. Like, I mean, Hunter's going to be kicking himself because all that was just to confirm. Like, it was practically muscle memory at that point, just taking a look. He was hoping for a bit of contact, maybe a shoulder spotted, but one tap of his mouse, and Cajun with his 180-yard game, by the way. So we put him on the naughty list after his underperformance that put them here in the lower bracket, as was Gade. Cajun's definitely clearing his name if they can turn this series around on the back of some of his plays. It isn't pretty. Only an alligator and limited nades, but it's G2 trying to change it up. Nico going straight towards the secret stairs. So if he gets his timing right, he will be able to really slow them down.
Well, and Kenny with the AWP as well. So Kenny can take a shot. All attention will be on him as they try and cross. And, well, they're not doing it dry. The smokes, though, they went before them.
So early. Maybe Nico's got a chance. And another through the smoke. MSL's tail between his legs, and so is AZ's. He's going to be in a lot of trouble here. Maybe Cajun trying to be the hero. Next finds the perfect headshot angle on that walkout, and just like that.
Come on now.
75 seconds still left to watch as a round that's already over.
How did Kenny get that second shot?
Yeah, I mean, that's just having a go, isn't it?
Okay, well, a 2-on-4 was good. I don't see a 2-on-5 happening, especially with how this one's kicked off. There's no territory, there's no damage done. They haven't been able to make room, and they can't even isolate any jewels. If G2 turtle up now, they can keep this clean as you like, and we can see one player tucked in. That will be Nico.
Resolved.
So this is looking likely for 12. Money's not good for North either. Gade would need to have multiple kills on this. AZ's going to draw a rotation. Oh my God, he just got a kill straight through the floorboards.
It's a big start. Maybe he could find a gap. And he is pushing up on Kenny's off angle. No one's holding it.
Gade has the bomb and he's flanking.
Ooh, baby. Kenny has no idea he's going to go down here. Just moonwalks into Gade. And he'll execute him. Now
AZ has the rotation.
AZ's locked down the rotate. This is a huge gap. And oh no! Play Hunter slips the net though. And now not a guarantee, Gade. Not a guarantee by any stretch. The molly's too deep. What? What? He wants to try and plant in front of Hunter's face. At least it guarantees his death. They could have kept him alive.
Please, sir, we need some money.
Oh, funny stuff. 1,400 for Lecro. Same for MSL. That's double eco territory at 12-8. You don't like that. You don't like that one bit.
I feel like they'll have to force here.
Yeah.
You need to get some damage down. This is just crossing before the smokes. I assume they thought they broke G2, that the fact that G2 wouldn't have any money, and that second one from Kenny is absolutely nuts. The Molotov from Gade, it went so deep. I think he assumed that it would have forced and dissuaded Hunter from going for that fight, but it is converted. It is a big round. And Gade really having a frustrating time. We've seen that reaction a lot here today. Limping in, it's not the full investment, it's just going to be some pistols. Only 1,900 next round. It's going to be 2 rounds like this. That means G2 likely sauntering on up to 14 without too many worries, without too many woes. Cajun has a single smoke. I don't know where the grand design for that could be. Lecro towards Yard. At this point, as an in-game leader, you're hoping that some of your players have a duel that they're comfortable with, have a fight that they hope they can take, because to make a miracle out of a round like this, it's not going to be easy. Jack's on 9 frags. It appears he's the target. Will be a gap in that smoke, and you can see just how huge it is. Still finds the opening onto Gade. He falls. And so does the round, likely for North. Nades are deep. More damage done. MSL low. Flashes dissuade. If you thought you were going ramp, that's been cancelled very quickly. And this one might drag out now. Oh, deep nade into Squeaky again. Cajun being harassed, limping on through, has been spotted. Nexus takes him, and just like that, North have been disintegrated. Bomb down. Oh. Lecro like, okay. Don't love my chances.
Did I not tell you the story of the
Lekro 1v5?
with no armor?
I haven't heard that one yet.
I'll tell you some other time.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Maybe on the drive home.
Yeah, I'll fill you in. Home is on the horizon, at least for North, because they are being sent there in 3 rounds' time if G2 have their way. Building a bit of a CT bank as well, and then, of course, a recap of how we got to this point. You see that it was just 2 T rounds posted, the pistol, and then the 19th.
And some more pistols. That gun round they won was probably a round they never should have won. So
that's right, I'd almost forgotten about that. It's a Cajun clutch.
It hasn't been clean. And they will have an option or an opportunity at 14 to give it a crack, but it'd be nice to keep this one competitive, at least get a plant here. The flash from AZ will be everything.
Make a lot of money here. Oh, my voice is breaking. I've been doing so much talking. That's a flash, and that is not the first $600. It's a TK. Instead, he gets himself 12. And AZ added to Nico's list. That's 23 for him. 14
got some Jello revoice, I
for
think.
G2. Yeah, you bought me some, actually. I'll have to start topping up.
Okay, well, this one's definitely simmered down. The first half was competitive. After that 2-on-4, it felt like there was a chance. There was some life left in North, but G2 have quickly taken that away. And, it's feeling more like the Dust 2 than it did the Vertigo. Hasn't delivered in the way I thought for North here today. 14-8, round 23. AWP out for MSL. We'll need to hit some magical shots against Kenny on the other side. Orps being taken over towards ramp, and usually with some aggression, and there it is. Winning the second MSL. What the hell was that? That's the quickest shots I've ever seen him hit.
Yeah, an MSL pop-off. Jax flicked on Nico.
Oh, he hasn't cleared it.
He hasn't.
Ooh.
No. Not after an MSL quick double. Lekro's slipped Nico's gaze. He's actually perhaps going to catch him off guard here. Yes, he does. Well, North, that's all North. That's all MSLs. I'm not here to argue.
Do that another 6 times MSL, and that'll get you to overtime at least. Oh, this is nice as well. They're mopping this up. They're making it almost clean. Lekro goes down. Hunter does get the kill. Do they want to chase him, though? I wouldn't put too many bodies on the line. Hunter is actually the one who probably wants to hang around and try and do economical damage. You can see here for G2. They have several players operating above that 5K mark. With the loss bonus, Hunter will be able to purchase and drop a gun. So everybody will be able to buy. He takes away a few more guns. It makes North's life a lot more interesting. Bomb goes off, round on the board. North up to 9. The double digits, it's in reach.
Yeah, I don't know if Kenny's going to give him another one of them, though. That's going to be a slap on the wrist from Malek and Nexa. I mean, quick peeks from MSL. Put that one in the highlight reel. Norse fans elated with that, no doubt. And so, round 24, MSL's pulled them here. They've avoided that 15, and the CTs have put everything into this. They would be vulnerable. 1900 is all they'll be given. Should they concede, this could be the gap closer. Nico's taken a big chance. He's been spotted out by AZ, but that could be enough for Kenny to work with. He was trying to stare down the silo player. Nico's cancelled his secret plans. Kenny living a dangerous lifestyle here. What's going on? They've conceded full yard and going for a 3-man ramp.
Okay, this is very curious. G2 are going for a bit of a gamble here. Aggression's following through. Gade needs to be careful. They've left this open now. Kenny's going to continue to force forward. Jax is here to help him on out.
I like it.
Lots of space.
Haven't seen one of these before.
Lots of space.
Certainly not in this map. Pushing in.
Oh, he wants more. He's going to get Gade.
Yeah, just as they start their push as well. So much info. Teammate holding secret. Excuse me, Squeaky. Yeah, no. Gade's still tucked in. Jax is the one who turns the corner. He finds
the trade.
That's the trade. MSL with 1. Kenny tagged. Forced back. They can hit that top site now. Cajun knows AZ's calling it. They have an advantage in the numbers. They can hit this site. Kenny wants to support as best he can, but he's low and dropping into the site at 14 HP. He wants to try and aggress towards Squeaky. And Nico dug so deep that there's a chance. There's a chance. Lekro gets caught. Kenny aggressing. Lekro found. G2, a chance. 30 seconds. Kenny punishes another. He's been all over the map, but now they look to descend. Can the wrap gamp be filled? It's hard shots. How does he take that? My God, tracks MSL on the descent. He can't decide where to drop the molly, which means the door is now open. Cajun with another clutch opportunity, but the door is open. He sees it. He knows he's being held. He wants to close it, swings into Kenny with another fantastic frag. Cajun denying all the odds, but Nexa finds the shot necessary. All the way down to the wire there. Woo-wee, one-on-one, but 15-9.
Getting very close there, but G2, they've done it. That's the much-needed round. Only one more to find. MSL with almost the double there. Unlucky not to convert onto Kenny. That may have been the double they needed. And you're right, just spraying away. Nico able to take out ahead, and it is dicey, it is close. But it is the 15th. Timeout taken, G2, I like to see this. Still 2 remaining. Malik now on the mic, just telling them the importance of this. Close this one out. Do not give North any other chances to get back in it, because thereby it's still looking dangerous. It's still looking competitive. 4 AKs, a Galil, utility decent. G2 have a bit of a problem there. Hunter just on a UMP, but he can wield that one, and you can see just how spotty these rounds have been. G2, after the force buy on round number 17, have been able to post more and more rounds, really starting to build here in North's. Well, the pistol round was good. The 2v4 was good. MSL's double was good. But it hasn't been consistent. It hasn't been enough. They have not been able to break G2 here. And they would need 6 consecutive rounds just to take us to overtime. Quick smokes towards Yard. Nobody home to receive. Quite the defensive setup from G2. They don't want to give anything away in this potential final round of play. Oh, and Kenny spotted one. They're aggressive around towards ladder. Is he going to catch AZ? He won't. Kenny's down.
Big frag. Kenny's been having a couple of those opening deaths. And those gaps can be the death of G2, trying to fill them. AZ, this is a lot of space early. And I mean, it just seems to bode incredibly poorly for these two as they tuck into hut. No longer such a threat. If he was to flank ramp, that's the main threat now, and Nico's aware of it. Okay, I actually like the way G2 have handled this gap. Pushing into lobby. Suddenly your power is almost swapped, and this lower presence on B being second guessed.
Top split's the right call with AZ already up in heaven, especially with so much time. They should try and put as many players through main, smoke off Squeaky to obscure and deal with that lobby aggression, and then just plant top site, knowing that you already have yard control, ladder control. They're 2 of the most powerful positions within that top site.
Nexa from Squeaky could cause an issue.
Haven't smoked it. AZ has one.
Lekro's holding on that CT vent, and Nexa would rather bide his time for his team's arrival. They're very late, very, very late. They'll be right coming up from the vents. It might even be the save call as he sweeps towards T-spawn. What's he up to?
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to hold on to these guns, and this is the thing. With one more round just required, there's no point throwing bodies at this. You've lost the site, you've lost positioning on North, and you've definitely lost the round now, as they will just try and hide and hold on to what they have. Lost bonus for G2, not great, 1400. So holding on to 4 weapons important, but Cajun's taken that down to 3. He does lose his life, but they will have to buy in the next round regardless, North. They're back against the wall, taking away any gun. Even one is good. Bomb goes off. And the round's on the board, so North have now hit double digits, 5 more required. How are they going to work this buy through G2? You may as well force behind this. You know that you get 1900 the next, so it would be double eco territory anyway. Jax could drop something. A Famis would be nice. Kenny could go onto a scout. Could look like a decent buy. Actually just going to be the pistols. So they're not going to heavily invest right now, G2. They're going to give themselves as many shots at this as they can.
All right, then.
They can still win it with the rifles they have, especially considering Nexa and Nico. The AK for Jax as well, almost the perfect weapon for the job. Any misstep from North will be punished.
Yeah, fancy the CZ on Hut.
Very tense stuff, very slow stuff here from North. Not giving away too many sound cues. Not too many smokes and nades being dropped in the early stages, as now with 1:20 on the clock, they're setting them up. But they won't be running in front of their wall smokes without them blooming this time round.
Yeah, Kenny punished that so quickly. This time it's an unarmored USP that's throwing a couple of shots through that smoke. Nexa has the main pincer.
All right, MSL gets across cleanly, but they do have to deal with Nexa still. That is a problem. Such a difficult angle. You need to worry about main, you need to worry about credit card ladder and deep warehouse. They've smoked themselves off. They popped on through.
Nexa's completely nullified. Now it gets really, really uncomfortable for Nico. Spots one on the hunt. AZ on the prowl, gets a big frag. AZ low, not low enough. Gade handles the push. this lobby crunch falling flat. It's only Jackson Nexa with their preserved rifles, Gades holding the elevated angle.
They should save again.
Seems to be the best call when you only need one.
Yeah, the question of playing to contain or playing for
It's cool that you throw the main smoke and then just push through it. It's a good way to nullify Nexa without having to work too hard for it.
Yeah, and I'm glad that they were cognizant of that, because now at the final stages of the game, when the pressure is on, if you forget about those details, you can quickly lose a round to a low purchase. But Gade's searching. If he could take away the AK from Jax, this is all going to come down to the timing. Jax holding a very tight line. The jiggles from Gade, they're good. They're great. Gade onto Jax. That's another gun on the ground. Nexa now back of warehouse, looking to survive. Cannot peek and has to worry about multiple different avenues right now. Tucking into a deeper line, gets a kill. Position given up. MSL on the chase. Holding shift. This is 3, 2, 1. Swinging, and MSL can't finish him off. Nexa does survive. The money right now for G2 should be another eco. Yeah. At least another partial.
One more for good measure, right?
Yeah, you really don't want to be getting too far ahead of yourself, and you just need one. The other argument is, especially if this goes 15-15 and then into overtime, is, oh, we weren't aggressive enough. We didn't try and close it as quick as we could. But you're playing the percentages right here, G2.
It worked. I mean, you think about it, Virgo feels like so long ago.
Yeah.
All of that Counter-Strike. And you're now faced with the luxury of saying, we need just one more.
Check out AZ's not HP, his kills. His HP probably in question as well, as he must have been nicked by a teammate just there. But he is cooled off a bit. Only 11 frags to his name. If he comes alive in the final 4 rounds of play with some mean entries, maybe cracks a couple of big skulls like a duel with Nico or maybe one with Hunter, he might be able to spur North forward here. Round 27, scoreline 15-11. Always on a knife's edge for North from this point forward. Any kills that they give up to a Deagle, a CZ, a P250, even a USP of Jax will be catastrophic. And the danger man himself, Nico, 25 kills, 94 ADR towards Yard. We'll see that there's nobody peering around those smokes, but no idea what could cross. Smoke and mirrors from North, though. They won't be continuing with that smoke wall. Back towards lobby, all 5 members now. Truckloads of Molotovs. They've got a smoke for main, flashes into the top side as well. Might just be the A finish, as they want to go all 4 members through Squeaky.
Yeah, and Hunter just rotated off that, so this has worked out wonderfully. The outside smokes have achieved their task. Hunter forced to acknowledge that they could very well be walking out Squeaky. He's used the vent well, finding a frag. That's more than you could have asked from the CZ75. A conservative G2 here, don't forget. And the bomb's being planted. They aren't really contesting. You can see that Heaven Molly will perfectly allow that bomb plant. So this is G2 playing for the win. Nice frag coming in from those pistols, and of course you'd be foolish not to send the rest of your under-invested players in to try and do some more damage. Jax actually just snuck up the ladder for a CZ75.
Disappearing CZ, as Lekra gets a good idea. It's on the floor 1 second, it's not. The next. Who did we see that with the other day on Mirage? It was
Nuke or someone?
I think it was Hooksy. Yeah. He was watching it, and then it just disappeared in front of him, and then he had a bit of a giggle with it. He was able to chase him down and take it away. Nothing to be found here for the remainder of G2. We'll hold on to all their goodies. 4 players stay alive. Scavenge the AWP for MSL. Scoreline 15-12 now. Very threatening a North. Think about it this way. Put all your eggs in this gun round. G2 have had 2 conservative rounds just for round number 28. Now imagine if they lose this. It's only a 2,900 loss bonus. They'll have to go for another partial buy. That means we go the distance. That means we go all 30 rounds.
Yeah, it's been a great slew in the closing stages of this half of this series. 4 of the last 5 rounds going North's way. G2 saving for this very moment. Let's see how they handle it. Pressure out Yard. Lekra likes to lurk his red container. He's only thrown that lurk smoke though, so he likes to just go and throw his face into it for a moment. Cajun down the vents loudly. That's a T presence lower already. Cajun has achieved that. He's even got himself down decon. Kenny's hunting. Can't afford to miss that, and already 1 step to the good. 4 more to overcome for G2 to take the series. Cajun has to watch now as the rest comes down. Lekra is trying to find the elevated angle onto Kenny. He's not far off. Jumps, confirms that Yard is a threat. Nico quickly panics to react. Heading down the ladder to provide support. He will be mollied off. Kenny can no longer contest. Nico has the main hold. This is good reactive CT play. AZ on the roof could be caught by Nico as well.
That smoke's missed.
That's the chance. AZ's gone down. There's only 3 more now. Nico playing a conservative game. He knows The advantage lies with him, does not want to let this slip away now. Any decision could be the wrong decision, the one that loses it. Lekro so close to being caught by Nico's sweaty angle here. He'll catch them as they mantle up, no doubt about that. He has everything he needs to covered. It will be a test though. If they start running, he might not be able to get more than just info. There's Gade. Hard shots, confirmed, 2 are present, and he keeps peppering. Lekro eventually hits the shot. Jax will have to acknowledge, but MSL has lost his life. That's the bomb main.
No time.
Looks like G2 have done enough here. Uh-oh, Kenny caught, but he hits the shot. Okay, poor old Gade can't clutch yet, and it's G2. They eliminate North, send them out of IEM Beijing. G2 survive, and it's survival in that lower bracket. That is the name of the game. G2 versus Mouse will be your lower bracket round 2 for Group B.